What's up, you guys? Your boy Eddie Ed of Mitchell&Mitchell Sip and Spill. I'm Ed, aka Sip. My girl Kimmy Kim, aka Spill. What's up, Kimmy Kim? What's good with yourself?
What's up, y'all? What's up, Ed?
Listen, I'm bringing my boy RJ. He is bringing in the noise and the fire, baby. Don't get it twisted. RJ, what's good with yourself, boy?
What's going on, everybody? How y'all feeling?
Yeah. So we represent Power 104.9 WSCV, get in the house, Mitchell&Mitchell Sip and Spill. If you want to find us, if you want to look us up, you want to follow us, Kimmy Kim, tell these people where they can get us at.
First, you want to find us on Facebook, and we are the Mitchell&Mitchell Sip and Spill. Then we have the Sip and Spill group, and that would be Sip and Spill. You want to find us on YouTube, and that's Mitchell&Mitchell Sip and Spill, and that's the SIPANDSPILL on YouTube. On IG is Sip and Spill 2022. You can't miss us.
Listen, if you can't follow that, you can't follow nothing, because we gonna get it cracking, baby. And let me tell you something. I'm so excited because every week, live and direct, Saturdays and Wednesdays, we gonna get it cracking. Talking about hot topics, sex, love, relationships, cheering. What you gonna do with them cheering, especially when they grown? Children be getting on your nerve. You heard what I say? We ain't gonna leave nothing off the damn subject. So we gonna get it cracking. RJ, are you gonna get them that music, boy?
We gonna give them that music, man. All indie artists and the mainstream artists as well, man. So let's do it.
Kimmy Kim, listen. Now let me tell y'all something. If you haven't heard, Kimmy Kim is that mother son of a boop. I'm gonna beat myself. Kimmy Kim, let them know about yourself, baby.
Well, I'm going to be coming with y'all with all different types of subjects. We are definitely open on our platform. So if you want to talk about it, all you got to do is tell me. And if you won't say it, hell, I will. Damn. I'll see you there.
Damn. All right, Mitchell&Mitchell Sip and Spill. You guys follow us on Power 104.9 WSTV, Atlanta, Jonesboro. Get back of us. Listen, we like you. We love you. Want more of you. Listen, it's been real and it's been fun. And every time we fool with y'all, it's always real Mickey Ficky fun. Holla back at your peoples.
We are here. What's going on, Kimmy Kim? Anyway, this is Sip and Spill. We here live, y'all. We got me, I'm RJ, my sis Kimmy Kim here, and we representing y'all. We talking about don't lose yourself for nobody or nothing. Ain't that right, Kimmy Kim?
Absolutely. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. You in the building right now.
What's up, y'all? Sometimes you be having them technical difficulties, different. Look, I didn't say difficulties. I said difference. Because you think you be doing something and it don't be happening. But what's up, family? Man, it's been one hell of a week. That's what I can tell you, RJ. You see I got my wine. I'm ready for it.
I see you ready for it. I got my red cup though, I got the red cup, so you already know it's something heavy.
But y'all don't know, RJ always in the backyard with the red cup. He always in the backyard.
I'm gonna start letting y'all see what I'm drinking though. I'm gonna have to get a little classy because Kimmy said, I can't have her out there by herself. I gotta level up, get a little classy.
Absolutely. I don't know what the hell Sip gonna say about that. The whole glass part is the sipping, saying it's sip. So we supposed to be sipping. But I can tell you right now, we damn sure in the building, we here to embrace every Wednesday. And I'm just gonna ask you, how hell your week been? What kind of week? This hump day, but
it's hump day, it's in the middle of the week. Man, it started off cool. It's a little rocky right now. It's a little rocky in the middle of the week, but I know it's going to definitely turn out for the better. It's not too bad, but it's a little stuff that had me, little thinking, Kimmy, and got me a little stressed a little bit, but we're going to make it through it.
I mean, we got to be ready to talk about whatever, but at the same time, we're going to make sure that we touch on what we need to touch on. So I am having some technical difficulties with the actual sound because I'm hearing a lot of stuff going. So I'm trying to get it together, y'all. I love when we live because y'all can see this is how the fugaziness happens. You know what I'm saying? It's variety. And, the great thing about it though, RJ, is it's our damn show. So
Right, right. We're gonna fix it. It's gonna be all right.
it's always gonna be all right.
Ooh, that might have to be the next show now, Kimmy. It's gonna be all right.
It's gonna always be all right.
It's gonna always be all right.
It's gonna always be all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't know about you, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So we got some. I'm gonna talk about. You say you had a little rough things, and I think that's what a lot of people. That's what I've been hearing. I ain't gonna lie. This week, it's been that kind of week. It's been that kind of week. People been saying that. Now I'm finna try to. I'm trying to work on my volume because I hear an echo. Do you hear it?
Yeah, I do hear an echo, Kimmy.
Hear it now?
It's a little better. You gotta talk louder though.
I gotta talk louder. Okay, I don't want to be screaming at you guys, but I want to make sure that you can actually hear me. You can pick up what I be putting down. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but it's more of an echo now.
See, the higher I go. Okay. Is it better?
That's better. That's better. Let's work with that for a minute.
We're going to work with that. What's up? For everybody that's chiming in. Unfortunately, your girl can't see everybody when they chime in. I've learned that the numbers don't mean absolutely nothing. People straight be seeing you. So, with that said, what's up? We're talking today about don't lose yourself to please somebody else or something else. That's what we're talking about, right, RJ? I mean,
yes.
We on it. We here for it. And I think a lot of times we get lost and misplaced. So you said you've been challenged this week, bro. You've been challenged. I mean, you know how you go from one week to the next, but you've been challenged. That's what's
I think it's more mentally.
Okay.
More mentally been challenged just from different little things, like little stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, something's supposed to go this way, and maybe, give you an example. Maybe I was supposed to do something at 2:00 and that thing at 2:00 didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Then it took me all the way to 8. You feel me? Is that kind of thing?
Okay. I know it's like we make plans and then the plans be made for us.
Yes. Oh, now you hitting on the head right there.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I feel like I don't want to make any plans. I don't want to make any plans because I don't know for sure if that's going to work out. That's the same way we move in our lives with relationships and careers. We have these unexpected expectations of how things supposed to go. And I'm here to tell you from per experience, where I am today and from where I came from, it doesn't work out like that, people, at all. Sometimes you be like, it's all about the money. I want this, I want that. And sometimes you can take a cut you might feel in the pay and get a much, much greater reward in somewhere else to set you up for the next spot. And I'm here to tell you that's exactly what has happened. Everything ain't about the money. Everybody know that now when they can say, I can make me a business. I can start, my entrepreneurship. It's not always, absolutely, it's not always about that. Now, some people say I am serious about my change. I got a career, I got a hustle, and then I got about, I always told my kids and myself, you need to have a job and you can have your career, but you're always going to need to have a hustle. You're always going to need to have that thing. I'm going to go pick up and do this, because if this ain't working out, or you always need that get to grow through to, you know what I'm saying? To get to. So what that means, it's that in between keeping my money flowing. I don't want it to, stop. So that's why, yes, I know your girl has been called plenty of times jack of all trades. The reason why I like to be certified from the sidewalk high, okay, all the way to the streets, okay, and then all the way through the books, you understand me? And then still standing with professionalism. You understand what I'm saying? You can still keep it classy, you know what I'm saying? But look, don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? This bottle I can sip, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta throw it back. Right. Sometimes you gotta have that paper bag, RJ. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got time for the glass. Sometimes you got that paper bag. They be rolling that paper bag back and be like, yeah, and I'm with that. So it all depends on where it's at, where you at in your life. But don't ever get discouraged by plans that don't work out. Because I find that plans that don't work out lead you to greater and better things you didn't think that to come to pass. A lot of times, I'm thinking and I'm planning, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then when that didn't work out, something else entirely worked out. And then I was able to do something else, completely something else, which I didn't even know that it was a complete surprise. You know what I'm saying? Or I didn't even know I was going to get that type of opportunity simply for the fact of that lack of time, like that extra 5-10 minutes you late and you trying to get to that gig and you know you're supposed to be there at 8, but you really want to set up at 7:45 and you get there at 7:58. You know what I mean? And then you like, man, if only I would have got here 15 more minutes sooner. But then that other person came in, you weren't even expecting to be there. That changed the game. And next thing you know, you singing all different type of melodies, hitting all extra type of notes, going a different direction than what you thought your segment was going to be. Hell, we know this, RJ. That's what we do all the time on Simmer Spell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
you're
keep
right.
it real. We keep it real, people. And so with that said, yes, that's why I say not just plans, but don't lose yourself caught up in a plan or a set goal. You know what I'm saying? That you fall off. We doing a 90-day challenge, people. We hope everybody is keeping on board with what they want to do because I damn sure want to give a giveaway. But I ain't giving you jack if you ain't keeping up with what you said you want to do. So we got to hold you accountable. We got to make sure that you're doing exactly what you say you want to do. And it starts with you putting it out there. But there are some days you are going to feel like, I don't feel like working out. Okay. I don't feel like pulling up that damn guitar. If I see a guitar one more time, I say, I don't feel like putting my dance shoes on. Not today. Not today. Or I want to make this money, but I don't, it's just a lot. I got all this paperwork I got to do to get this business started. You like, man, so we tell ourselves, we talk ourselves out of stuff that we should be doing, that is a benefit to us. But let it be a relationship. We don't talk ourselves out of that. We talk ourselves more into that than out. That's when we begin to lose ourselves to someone else. And all of a sudden you look up and you look in the mirror and you don't even recognize your damn self. Like when I start wearing purple lipstick. Damn. Like damn, when I get that black eye. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put some makeup on it because I don't want.
Kimmy starting early today. Kimmy starting early today. You coming out the gate with it now.
Yeah, I want to get it all together. That's right.
That's real though. That's real, Kimmy.
You living your life. Come on now, people. Listen, I was driving home today from work. You know what I was telling myself, RJ? I said, listen, I'm going to enjoy the hell out of every moment. You know why? Because I see people being in the medical field that don't have that type of life. They don't have it at all. Like they don't know what's going on, nothing, or half of their life is gone. If you still here and you were able to wake up this morning, you are already blessed. Now, what you do with it is entirely up to you, but we got 24 hours to actually change from what we went through yesterday to today to make tomorrow a whole better place. So it's just up to us. So let's focus on how you start losing yourself. So you decided that you was ready for a relationship and this person meets your status quo. This person shows up for you and in a way that you never imagined. You know what I'm saying? You know that new relationship energy, RJ, at the very beginning and all that stuff. You giggling for no reason. Soon as you see him, you like, every little thing, you like, oh, then you like, oh, he's so cute. You like, oh, look at her, look at my baby. You saying all that. That's the same way when a woman give birth and you have your first child. You're like, so good until that damn baby start crying. Anybody, come get this damn baby because I need to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? You're sleep deprived. You don't remember the last time you ate. Every time you look down, your shirt wet. They piss peed, you know what I'm saying, or spilt on you. But that's the same way in life and relationship. You just keep changing your shirt. You just keep wiping shit off, and then you just keep operating. That's not your damn baby. You know what I mean? That's not, people. You don't have to lose yourself with your child. You're gonna endure. Okay, that's not an end all be all. That baby will grow up, and what he was doing then, hell, he ain't gonna do that no more. But he gonna do some new stuff. But in a relationship, you don't have to do that. In a career, you don't have to do that either. It's up to you what you choose to allow in your space. You understand me? So you don't lose your damn self. Most of the time, people don't realize that they actually are losing themselves, RJ. They feel like they're just operating on autopilot. That's what they've been doing every day, any day. Just what the hell we've been doing. I ain't. So I don't know. Can you think of a time, RJ, that you can simply say that you thought about, now damn, why the hell, what was I thinking that I did? Why did I do that? Now I can tell you that's what I call some serious inventory check when you do that. Because the coldest person in the world you can check is you. Mm. The coldest person I be having the most ultimate, die hard, cry, blow your nose, snot running conversations is with my damn self. And even if you're not talking out loud, you think about it and say, that was Kim. You know what? That was some bull. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Why in the hell? And then when you think about why you did something, then you can put a placement to it as to why you continue to do it. And then that's when you just begin to navigate and navigate what your future is going to be like. And I mean future, I'm talking about within the next damn hour. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, I'm chilling the day I've been. No, I'm talking about within the next hour. You can change instantly. You know how tragic happens, and that shit happen instantaneously. Or you just driving down the road and Mother Nature changed, and here come hail, and here come rain, and here come snow, and all of a sudden you just was laughing. It was sunny as hell, and then what the hell? There's a balls hitting you, dodging, driving like, boy, you got all rain, you drenched. I'm just saying, well, that's how life hits you with different things, and God said you need to be ready, not get ready. But the only way I think you can truly be so much ready is that you got to consistently tell your mindset to live in the moment. This is what's happening right now. Right now, this is how I'm feeling, this is where I'm at, and this is what I'm on. Now, I don't know what's going to happen then, later, but I know where I'm at right now. That's powerful when you know where you're at. That's why I always say, what's your why? What's your who? And what's your how? And a lot of people say, what's that? Why you do the shit you do? Why you do that? Listen, you ain't got to explain to nobody else. Explain that shit to your damn self. You're going to find out it don't make sense. It's just, a lot of times we do stuff that just don't make no sense. But at the time, though, come on, RJ, at the time, it made hell of a sense. He slapped out on me. She said, blah, blah, blah. So I came back, hit her with the body shot, came back, drop kick. She said this, and then them words got to be in exchange. And then the words hit like a fist. And all of a sudden, you can't take it back. Sorry don't mean shit. And then you like, well, babe, I'm sorry. And they like, please. And that happened in 1960, and it's 2022, and I'm still mad like that shit just happened a few seconds ago. You remember RJ when you was supposed to be there, and you like, what? Like we still on that? And you like, damn, like, yeah, listen, I'm gonna tell you something too. When people say they holding a grudge, they mad about. Listen, you got a lot of nerve to be holding a grudge and being mad about something that somebody did to you. You know why? Because your ass did something to somebody else, your damn self. And do you want to be holding a grudge? Oh, I thank God. I thank God for his son, that he don't hold the grudge. You know how many grudges God and Jesus can hold towards us? Like you get to the heavenly gates and you like, so God, see, like this what happened. He be like, really? I know. I know what happened. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you have the power to control your narrative in anything and everything you do. But we do lose ourselves. And it's just not worth it. So your girl on the Sip and Spill show, me, Sip, And RJ, we want y'all to know that in our very own experiences in our lives that we have lost ourselves, right, RJ?
Yes.
Lost ourselves in things. I mean, I think the worst thing that I would like to tell Gen X, okay, is you don't want to look back in your 40s and 50s and say this what I shoulda, woulda, coulda did in my 20s and 30s. Bless you. So I would say you need to make it your business now. That's why inventory checks is so important. It's not always about the product. It's about what you manifesting and what you doing. It's the make sense power. That's power in making sense. You know what I'm saying? And some things you do, some things you absolutely do feel like, I got this. I got this. And that's absolutely power in I got this. It's nothing wrong with feeling that and knowing that I got this. I'm going to handle this shit. Okay? I might not be able to do that. And I might not be able to do that. But I got this. This here, I got. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, ain't nothing wrong with that. But we do got to slow down. Just a tad bit. We got to slow down, RJ, and actually take a look at it from a different set of lens. Stop telling people what you got planned to do this, that, and the other, only for them to divulge and cripple your damn dream. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't see what you see. We all that can see, for the people that you see black and they're blind, if your ass can see and you're not blind, don't look to the left or the right of your friend or family and feel like they can see what you can see. Everybody's vision is not the same. It's simply just not the same. No eyeball is shaped the exact same. Don't matter what the color is, but the eyeball itself, nobody eyeball is shaped the same. It is equivalent and specifically, creatively designed just for you. So that's how it is in everything you're going to do in your life. It's creatively, specifically designed just for you. So sometimes I feel like we don't listen to things that are showing up in our life and giving us all type of examples and stuff. We be looking to the side and the left, and hell, like I said, we talk ourselves out of stuff a lot of times. We talk ourselves, into different situations. And I'm not gonna lie, RJ, I try not to plan too much. Like I have an idea, you know what I'm saying? And I can put it out there and manifest, but I like to stay open. Now, some people say they don't like to plan because they don't have these expectations, so it protects them from getting hurt.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I don't know. You heard that statement?
Yeah, but I think it only applies for anything outside of yourself.
Yeah, because I think you can hurt somebody else and you can hurt your damn self. Real talk, you can. So I can't say that because some things I might say and do. Now, some people can say, well, I ain't did it with intention and purpose. Now, that's the difference with me. I do say most of the things and everything I try to do with intention and purpose. You know why? Because there's meaning behind it. And then that's helping me to get to where the destination of where I'm trying to be. So if I'm just being meaningless and not purposeful about shit, then, that's a problem. I'm not trying to do all that. I want to be intentional. When I say stuff, I want to be purposeful when I do things. But at the same time, we got to be careful so you don't injure the one you love. Because sometimes we can get so mad or we can get so displaced with our feelings, we do end up hurting people that we love. That's a problem. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to kind of stop and think. You know what I'm saying? So losing yourself. Name something I would say, RJ, that you would say that's one of the number one things that you would say a person lose themselves.
Reason why they lose themselves, or a thing they lose themselves to?
A thing they lose themselves to.
Number one, partner, spouse,
Mm,
girlfriend, boy. I would have to say that's the number one thing.
number one thing. Losing their damn self to their spouse. So why is that though? Let's try to dismantle that. A lot of people say, why I get in a new relationship, I change. I be accommodating to that person. I be accommodating to this person, and I do this and that. So how much damn accommodating are you supposed to do until you realize you lost yourself?
Mm.
I'm a big person on, that you need to be an individual. The very first thing that attracted me to you would turn me off from you if you change that to a point that you damn near unrecognizable. You know what I mean? So, they be singing songs and everybody say, when she, She bad in the street, she bad in the sheets, she keeps herself together, she doing that. Then some women be like, it be hard. I mean, when I was keeping myself together, he got me pregnant, and then I had these twins. You know what I'm saying? So now I don't have the same desire and all that. I don't feel like this. And so they say that's when they start saying they want to get spiced, and that's when they want things to get better. Things ain't like they used to be. First thing I would say is dismantle that things are supposed to stay the way they used to be. Things are supposed to change in every chapter of your life. And if they're not changing, people, we got a problem. Things need to change in order for them to get better, in order for them to have you see things in a different way. They got to get better. So if you questioning about change, you know what I'm saying? If you change the way you look at things, then you'll change that, you would change their result. When you say, RJ, I mean, that's
Yes.
what I think. I mean, got to change the way we look at stuff. We got to change that mindset. Y'all know Kimmy Kim say that all the time. Change your mindset, you change your life. Okay?
I think, Kimmy, you got to be what you're looking for, though. Right?
Absolutely. That's right.
And I think a lot of times I know guys do this a lot, especially we won't you see that big guy talking about so they want a small woman, and it's like you gotta be what you want. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody smart, well, you need to try to be smart. You want somebody rich or with some money or good with money and all of this stuff. You gotta be that. You said what?
But your ass broke, though.
Right. That's what it is. So I think
Your EBT card? No.
you want all of this stuff, but you got to be that to yourself first. And
Absolutely.
then, I think that's where it comes from. It. But I think we look for love outside of us, so we try to attach ourselves because we feel like this is our only source of love. It's through this person, not realizing that you can show yourself love. That's really where it starts. So,
Self-love is powerful, people. For everybody that's joining us and coming on and hearing what we're talking about tonight, we're talking about losing yourself to someone else or something else. And why? It's really just that simple. Why? I don't want to live my life in a way that there is regret. No one should. And if you know right now, that because we always do, there's some stuff you're doing right now, a sip and spill word that we use all the time is fugaziness, and it's not making sense, then you might want to change that. But we talk about it, but we don't be about it. It's power when you be about what you talk about. See, it's one thing, you telling me I do this, and that, and I'm okay. All right. Oh, that's what, okay. And then the time for you to deliver, you ain't did jack. You know what I'm saying? So I'm unimpressed. I'm more impressed with you actually doing it. It's not even an impression. Some things and most things for me is a damn requirement. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when people say, well, at least you was what? That's a damn requirement. You should have been honest. How about that? If you're lying, you know what I mean? Well, at least I told you. Huh? What if we established that there was something that was supposed to be done and I was supposed to tell me or something of that nature, then I required it. I think when you start off at anything, even in the jobs, you need to have boundaries. You need to set what you want to do. A lot of times we operate off the word without saying it, two words rather, feel good. We do a lot of things because we feel good. When you're hungry, you go get yourself something to eat. Then when you full, you happy. You know what I'm saying? Before that, you was crabby. You attitudinal and you quick to snap. But when you feed, you get full. You feel good. You got attitude and you tripping, but then you say, I'm gonna deal with you. I'm gonna take care of you. You know what I'm saying? And you do that, and then that person feel good, and then you still turn around. That feeling didn't go away. What you was feeling the first time, the fugaziness is still there. Still there, people. Still there. It has not went away at all. It's just we suppress things, we self-sabotage, and then we lose our damn selves. And then we turn around and look back and say, all those years. See, I'm a big person of dismantling that history shit. You probably heard that more, learning more and more about that with me, RJ. The reason why I say that is because we love Martin Luther King. Then we love Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
mean,
absolutely.
I mean, Farrakhan. I mean, we got a lot of people. They was great. All the beautiful celebrities, different people that contributed. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely love Whitney Houston. You hear me? Still to this day, will always be my favorite artist, right? Um, but at the end of the day, with you can love them to death, and they gave great attributes. But when God said it was time for them to go home, He took them home. See, a lot of times we need to understand the number one thing, and that's even with our children. It's very hard to hear. I understand that, know that, and recognize that. And that is God gives us love, okay? But the people He loans us, when He's ready to take them back, He takes them back. And that's one of the hardest things I think no one can ever just get over. Like we live in and knowing that eventually one day we will die, but at the end of the day, that's the same thing about the person that He took away. A lot of people wish they could get their parents back. Lord knows I wish I had my father. I can just go and talk to him. The only man I know to love me on purpose and intentional. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's power in that when you start speaking about that. Same way with your parents, your mom. You know what I mean? So it's a way that we need to just look at things. And that's what I want to dismantle. I want to talk about the way we look at things to where you don't have to be, 20 years later looking at it and then you all regretful and stuff, talking about, I wasted 20 years being with him. I wasted 30 years. It might have took you just that long to see yourself, to be able to get what God wanted you to have. Just change the way you look at it. Oh, it is still messed up that it took that long. We can't change that. Well, the time that you can't get it back. But you damn sure can do something about it now. And that is, you don't have to keep going through the same stuff to keep trying to learn the same lesson. You can just learn the lesson, like accept the lesson. I mean, divulge into it to be able to actually receive the lesson so you can get your blessings. You ever wonder why some same stuff you keep doing, but you feel like you just keep failing at it? Have you ever thought that maybe that's not something I'm supposed to be doing? Or maybe I need to change the way I do it. Just like just taking a certain route to a certain place. And every time you take this route, here comes this black cat running across the street, so to speak. You're like, damn, every time I come down this street, you know what I'm saying? Or they always doing construction, right? That's when you say, I'm going to take a different route. It's the same zone in your life, people. Same zone. It's a construction sign coming up in your life and say, you need to make a damn detour. You've been going down this same road 5, 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been talking about that y'all was going to actually put a ring on it, and it's been 14 years with 4 babies. Boom. Wow. I'm just saying. And you know this is to be true. And even if you ain't got no children, or even if they grown and gone, he still been your boo-boo. But that's it. People know what they want to do with you while they with you and when they not. They already know. But if they lagging and holding on, it's because you allowing that to be. You allowing that. I mean, so we gotta talk about that losing yourself with them years, RJ. I don't know. I'm a sip for that. That's losing all them years. I know people right now, being the life coach that I am, talking to people that they are all upset because they've been together. They think 5 years is a long time. I'm like, really? Yeah, it's like, I'm like, man, they changing they changing their people like they change their draws. I know somebody say, it's over. You just got married a month ago. Yeah, the wedding was cool, though. I was bad in my dress, but it's over. I'm sick of him. Man. Damn, what you get? Just have a party. Just have to wear your white go on and, wear the dress. Well, you don't got to be up there giving no vows and shit. You know what I'm saying? What happened? I do. Yes, y'all. Your girl, Kimmy Kim, is definitely an ordained minister. Yes, I can marry. And I promise to God, my 3-day retreat may go just like this. Look, once I get to top of you and I realize that that's what you want, I'm going to say, you need to y'all need to have a bomb party. Have a bomb party. You know what I'm saying? Put your dress on, bring all your friends, kill it. But you ain't gotta have no minister up there saying no vows. Why you putting God in that? You know they ain't got nothing to do with God. You know, and it don't got nothing to do with him. You don't need to be saying no vow to him. You can make everybody be quiet, and you could twerk all the way down the aisle. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. But when you get down there, it's his turn. You know what I'm saying? And then all eyes on both of y'all. I promise to God, I say this all the time, but you do not need to be saying no vows because you ain't ready. When you start depicting and pulling back and saying, I'm not saying this, I'm not saying, you ain't ready. Why are you doing something? Because why? It's tradition. Why? It's because that's what you heard it to do. That's what you feel is the ultimate thing in relationship. It's the absolute natural born next step to take. And I feel like you really don't know. And I have to say that you really don't know. So, you had sex and y'all got a baby. And she didn't not one time, 3-4 times. Well, men get women pregnant at the same time with different women. We know that, right?
Yeah.
You can't marry them all, so we gonna dismantle that reason. But you keep having children, right? So you in your mind holding on that he gonna put that ring on it, he gonna solidify it. All of a sudden, I'm gonna be on Facebook, social media, everything. I'm gonna be, yep, I'm his baby, I'm his boo. That still don't mean nothing. He got a whole nother damn page with a whole nother somebody else. You can make about 4 or 5 of them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, a real player. You know what I'm saying? They know how to handle that. That ain't it. When you know you're truly ready, when you really know you're truly ready, it's not about something they did. It's not about the sex y'all just had. None of that. That's that feel good. That's that surface. You know how you like that cream on the top of the cake or that favorite, chocolate you like. That's that, ooh, let me taste that. Stick your finger and taste that. But when you know that you got somebody to rock with you, as Sip would say, the long way is when your ass in a storm, that there's no way for you to get out. There's no benefit whatsoever. You can't do nothing. And they loving you, cherishing you, appreciating you, showering you. Like you just became their damn $1 billion lottery ticket. You understand me? And they loving you like that still. I've seen this type of love time and time again. That's that real. I know a gentleman that one of my patients, he used to come and every day his wife was, she was losing her life. It's just a matter of time. So he couldn't drive no more because of his eyesight. So what he did was he used to walk about a good 10 blocks every day to see his wife. Every day. Some days she recognized him, some days she didn't. He did not give a damn. The whole point to him was, I'm loving my wife with intention and purpose, and I need to show up every day. And what y'all hear Kimmy Kim say all the time, we just need to show up, people. It's power in presence, and it's power in absence. So the absence that he had to deal with, of her being absent in his life, being in the same house, smelling her smell on her clothes, but yet couldn't see her face, yet couldn't touch her or anything. But that absence made him want to fulfill the void of presence. So he made it his business that every day he got off his part-time job, he walked to that hospital. Ain't nobody got to tell me I can't see my wife. No, I can't drive no one. I ain't gonna be calling the kids and grandkids and all that. I'm gonna do it myself. And he walked till he literally couldn't walk no more. And the day that he literally couldn't walk no more, she passed. Isn't that something?
Dang.
So when I tell y'all it's power and how you do things with purpose and intention. And sometimes we tell ourselves that, oh, this person do this and that. You don't really know. You don't really know how a person really get on with you until it's time when they're in a storm. So I think some of the vows should be said like, If something do happen to you, I do plan to be there. Because that's the truth. Because at the end of the day, you get, and sickness itself. Listen, so if you get sick, it all depends on what kind of sickness it is. You know, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's like, man, that's messed up. Just like they say, a prenup. But at the end of the day, if you have work your tail off, and you don't know this is a guarantee. And that's what I'm saying. We do the ultimate commitment. It is. That's the ultimate commitment, the highest form you can go in a relationship. But at the same, RJ, the same time, you still don't know. It's no guarantee. It's no guarantee that that person is going to continue and consistently choose you. Because that's what they do every day. Just because we've been married 5 and 10 years and y'all didn't seen you naked and you didn't see me naked and mean jack. I still have to choose you every day. When I get off work, I just might not want to come home to your ass. No more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
No more. I went out of town, business for, you know what? You say hello. The conversation go just like this. You call them, hello. Yeah, hey, how you doing? You don't even say "bae" no more. You just say, hey, hi. You like what? Like what's this when you start calling me my name? I just want to let you know I ain't never coming back. I'm a single stuff. You like damn, really? I decided no longer to choose you. Made a different choice, bro. Peace.
Damn.
And see, it's like you never think that will ever happen to you until it do. It's happening all the time. Now, nobody might not keep it just that real, but they slowly start to fade away. Like the rain slow down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's getting clearer in here. It's getting clearer. You know what I'm saying? All right. And yeah, that's that. Yeah, let that vision get clear. It get real clear. it gets so damn clear. You can't even believe that hell, I don't want to see what I'm seeing right now. But you can't unsee and unhear stuff. You just can't do it. By the time you've unseen or you try to unsee things or unhear things, you have lost yourself. And then guess what we do? You be on a destructive path of trying to go find yourself by continuously doing other things. And that's a problem. Because you can't get back that time you lost. So be careful with the time that you got. You cannot get that back. That's a problem. And we be on that, don't we, people? All the time. Like, try to get back. People get out of jail. What they do? I'm gonna go and try to get that time. I'm gonna do all those things. I've been locked up for 4-5 years, and that time it's gone. You know what I'm saying? So even when you're locked up, people, that's why I want y'all to know how serious I am. When you in that marriage or anything that you feel caged upon, you can't get the time back. That little drive home that I was telling you about, that I'm singing my song and I'm all in my element and I'm doing me. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, Lord. That's right. So look at here, people. Look who decided to call in and say, what's up? What's up, Sip? Yeah, they can hear you. Can you hear him, RJ?
Nah, I can't hear him.
You're going to have to speak a little louder. Just say it again. I'm sorry. I turned the volume up.
I said, what's going down with y'all selves? Y'all good, God damn it.
Yes, we good. God damn it. Well, we sipping. RJ got the red cup. I got the wine sip. And, we talking about don't lose yourself trying to please somebody else.
Oh, my God. My God.
Yes,
that happens regularly. We try to be who we think our partner wants us to be, so we kind of get immersed in that.
Yes.
And find ourselves evolving or turning into something or compromising what we are, what we want to do, and who we are for those type of relationships to sustain. And it can be whack because it's not really us.
That's right. And then you look up and look back and try to go and get that time back.
Right. Activity at its best. You feel me?
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And we can't get that. That right there is whack as hell. You can't get it back, people. Can't get it back. Or how about this, Sip? We talking about how when you've been together for so long, or you decide to get married, and the man you got married because he didn't had got you pregnant, but a man can get more than one woman pregnant at the same time. Can't marry them all, right? So can't marry them all. So then what you do, well, I've been waiting for 4, 5 years for him to put a ring on it, and he decides that I just don't want to do this anymore. But it's been nice knowing you.
Damn.
Right, absolutely.
That's so unrespectful.
But at the same time, nobody gonna say that, but that's how real it is.
I want to take the time out to just say hello to you, Miss Spill, and my brother from the same mother. Mitchell, brother, I love you and I miss you, brother.
Tell him.
I ain't talk to you in a minute. Just want to say that while we on there. But hey, y'all, yes, that is whack as hell.
Tell him I love him, miss him too.
He hear you, RJ. He hear you. See, they set up here showing this Mitchell love, y'all, but we live. It's our damn show, so we can do that. Y'all ain't got this kind of love. We so sorry.
Right.
This is what we do. That's what we do. With that said, yeah, so you understand very clearly about, how they do the prenup, Sip. When they say I want a prenup, because with the way they came in the world, came in and started in their relationship, they decided that they want to take out what they came in with, and the person go like, well, the trust and the love is not there. Like, why I got to have a prenup? Well, unfortunately, people, it's not a guarantee. Even though being married is the highest form of the relationship you can apparently go, still no guarantee. So when you wake up one day and just decide, as me and RJ was just talking about, I don't choose you anymore. It goes a little bit something like this. You go out with your girlfriends and you decide to call home. And you don't even say, usually you call him bae, your man or your husband. This time you answer the phone, dude. Yeah, he said, hello. Yeah, I said, hey, RJ, I just want to let you know, I won't be coming back at all, but I'll send for my stuff though. But it's been nice knowing you. Peace. I just made a different choice. Damn. Absolutely.
What the hell's going on?
Right. Well, that's what it is. That's what people doing all the time. They walking away like they changing their damn drawers. That's what they doing. And then they say, this is my way of protecting myself so I don't lose myself. But actually, your ass already lost when you're doing that. You know what I mean? Absolutely. You already lost. So we want to get to the point that where you actually prevent that point. You don't start doing that regretting. Saying, I regret this and I regret that and I regret this. You don't have to lose yourself to be with someone else or to do something else. You still have to hold on to who you are in order for you to be who you're meant to be. Don't y'all agree?
Yes.
I mean, so we it's a lot of people that's, y'all know it's I've been with this and I done did this, and you don't like that job, you mad every damn day. All I wanted was some fresh fries. Why you mad? Because I wanted some fresh French fries. Why? You know what I mean? That's all I asked for. I ain't asked you nothing else. You mad because you don't want to come to this job. That is, I understand. Get another job, people. Just get the hell out of fast food profession. Because when I want to go to the fast food line, I wanted to go just like this here. This me at the fast food line. Call me. I act like you just rolled up. You and RJ in the car. Y'all make y'all order. Go ahead.
Hey, I'd like to know if I can get a double burger with large fries and medium Sprite.
What's up? What's up? You want a double hamburger, medium fry, and a large soda?
Double cheeseburger with a large fry and a medium Sprite.
A double cheeseburger with a large fry and a medium Sprite. Okay, what's up? What's up with my man there? What you getting, bro?
Let me get 2 double burgers and a small fry.
Damn, your ass love to eat. All right, then look, he wants 2 double hamburgers and some fries. I feel you. So look here, I want to let y'all know though, we out of hamburger though, but I can get y'all 2 breads. And we can throw some cheese on there and some good fries on there. That's like a bad sandwich though. And we can listen. You want Sprite, Coke, Diet Coke, whatever you want. We got that Fonte. You want a Frosty.
Excuse us. That's whack as hell. But we good though. Just cancel our order. We gone.
I did. It was love though. Thank y'all for coming to. We don't know what the hell the name of our restaurant is, but we appreciate y'all stopping by. Now listen, they probably ain't got a damn thing you want. This is just how it is in life. They don't got nothing that you ask for. I don't know about y'all, but that truly do pisses me off. And it is nobody's fault. But you just had your mouth watering for whatever it was, and then they don't have it. But at the end of the day, the enthusiasm, they not walking away saying, well, damn, she had an attitude, she was this and that, the order was complicated. You know what I'm saying? Even though I listened to what they had to say, even though I couldn't give them what they want. It starts and ends with you. We was talking about SIP that a construction sign goes up. You keep taking that same route every day, right? And all of a sudden that construction sign go up. You're like, damn, I'm finna be late for work. Hate this is where I go every day. But I think we need to put some construction signs up in our lives and say, nope, this is a dead end zone. No, we need a damn detour. Because then you're not losing yourself to please somebody else for something else. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all facts. That's all facts. But then some people say, I ain't losing myself. I've been doing this for a minute. I know what to do. I mean, he leave and stuff, but he be back.
You know what I think, Kim? I think sometimes we talked about this a while back. We talk about options. I think if people feel as if their options are limited, they decide to maneuver and be pliable and be soluble to anything that person may need in order to maintain a relationship. Because their options, or the person that loves me, or this person that's given me this, or the time that I put in with this relationship, I don't necessarily know or can guarantee that I can get that with someone else. So therefore, you find yourself making the adjustments, those compromises based off of the fact of the lack of what I would feel is options, or lack of what you feel or hope for that type of relationship. And then and on top of the fact that you love this person, because a lot of times when you're a part of something, you believe wholeheartedly that that is the world. When you're part of it, you don't see anything outside of it that could be better or greater, and you don't even know. I think to add to that, I think a lot of times having what me and you talk about all the time is having that accountability part of even ask questions, say, "Yo, not to give you my business, not to put everything out, whatever, but I need to run this by you, see if this makes sense. Am I being a goofball? Am I being silly? Am I being unreasonable? Am I being whatever am I being?" And sometimes, if you don't have that person to kind of slap you into reality, or to kind of bring something to your attention, it can cause you to just be you just it's not it's gradual. You don't realize that you're evolving to something that you don't like and don't want, because you feel like you're doing it for the sake of relationships, or the sake of the love, or the sake of lack of options. So I think having a person to help you get through that times you're not losing yourself in your relationship. I think having an accountability partner or somebody, I don't know if that's reasonable. I don't know how realistic that is. I don't know. And then, like me personally, I've always been a person very private and prideful. And so I don't want to look like I'm whack, or I'm falling off, my stuff ain't working. And I don't want nobody to know my business. So I don't even afford myself the opportunity to let things be known to me when I'm tripping and losing myself. What do you think about that?
I think that when you say the word options, let's dismantle that. There's always going to be options. Okay. And you're right. You get caught up, you get married, you have your kids, and you've been living this life. Like I said, you can get on autopilot. And every day you operating the same. You get off work, you go home, you take your shoes off, you put them at the front door, you hang up your coat. You go sit down, you get your remote, you go get your beer at the freezer. Okay? That's your thing. Every day, that's what you do. But one day, you put the key in the door, you take your shoes off, you go to the refrigerator, there's no beer. You go to turn on the TV, there's no TV service. So your options are fewer than what they were and than what you're used to, because you have become used to coming home doing the same routine every day. That's a person that's just what I'm used to. But that's a person that don't know what it's like for evolvement to happen, because there is no involvement. So then another day happens. They come home, they take the shoes off, they go in the living room, and then they stop. They normally will open the refrigerator by now, and you could damn near just hand them a beer. They like clockwork. But all of a sudden, the taste of that beer is no longer a desire for their palate. So you evolve. Now, the options are still there. Open up the refrigerator, you see a refrigerator full of beer. Hell, there's a variety. Okay? It's all in your mind of how you presume who you are, where you going, and what that looks like. Because if you don't know who you are, then how the hell are you supposed to tell somebody else? So you do get lost in routine. You get lost in what I'm supposed to be. How you become an adult and decide this is what I'm supposed to be? No, you're supposed to become an adult and become an adult through your experiences, not through someone else's, especially not through your parents. But that's what shapes us and makes us. And then we don't be ourselves. That came from someone else. But you're absolutely correct when you say that it starts within yourself, to sum that up, because it does. It really does start within you and how you view yourself. Because there's always going to be another person, somebody waiting in the wings, this and that. Now, they might not be able to deliver it the way RJ does. They might not be able to sing you straight out your drawers, okay? But they might not be able to charm you right out your jaws like, like Sip, you know. But then they might come straight to you, like Kimmy Kim, and say, just take the drawers off, okay? So either way it go, and each one of those, it's the person that we're talking to is going to pick it up just where we need to pick it up. Well, that puzzle is going to fit right where it need to fit. But just know in your life, don't lose yourself on a consistent, constant basis because you have planned the way you think you should be, the way you think things should be. Because as we talk about all the time, Sip, on the show, traditional ways is not a way that you can maintain all the time. That's just what we know. But that doesn't have to be. You write your own story. Oh, I started off this way. Yeah, I got this is what I thought I was supposed to be. This is where I thought I was supposed to do. But this is where I'm at. But don't lose your mindset to know that just because the construction zone came up, it comes down. They usually put a date, right? They usually put a date. Say this road gonna be up and down for such and such day. 2 weeks. You be like, damn, I gotta go somewhere else in 2 weeks. I gotta figure out how to get there on time. Same way we need to do our life. Sometimes we need to stop and just make a detour and go the opposite way. But guess what? As you on that opposite way, the opposite direction, you starting to see things you never saw before. The smell of the road smell different. You know, it's all kinds of things that you would have never been exposed to if you didn't just turn around because you put up or something happened where the road got torn up in your life or that didn't meet your expectation. So that construction zone happened. It has to happen and start somewhere. But you just got to have open mind to it. That's my take on that. 100% agreed. 100% agreed. RJ is shaking his head. He's shaking his head. He's shaking his head.
What does he think?
He can hear you. He said, "What do you say, RJ?"
Oh, I say I agree with that. I think sometimes you get, like you said, it's a cross between what both of y'all said. I think sometimes you get such in a routine with being with somebody. Like when you met the person that you love, you was at a certain point, right? And then you get with them, and let's say 5 years go past, and you get in a routine, like you said, and 5 years later, you might not think that you're the same level or at the same point that you was 5 years ago. Meaning your body wise, you ain't as young as you was. All of that stuff plays a factor into that. And when you start thinking of that, then it's like, okay, well, man, I was a better version of myself when I got this person. And if they treated me like this, I can't get better than this. You feel so, and that's a way to that you can lose yourself in those kind of situations. Like you said, with your spouse, you get in a routine, you're getting down in yourself. You don't feel like you're the same version of when you got that person that you that's not really rocking with you right now, or it's probably a toxic relationship, but you thought you was at a better, a higher level when you least got that person. So if you think you're
So
loyal,
if you think you're loyal,
if you're at a lower level, then why would you think you can get better? You know. So I could see the cross between what both of y'all are saying with that, and why people would stick around and lose themselves in a person because they feel like their options is not there. It was the bomb 5 years ago when they got Jimmy, but now Jimmy's smacking them around and cheating on them, and then they gained a little weight and they don't feel like they is as cute no more. If this is what I'm getting from Jimmy, why am I going to the pool to try to get somebody else? I'm gonna get somebody worse. I already got this.
Right, right. Absolutely. Right. So I think the SIP family, the SIP and Spill at RJ family, we all agree. More importantly, we don't want y'all to lose yourself, people. Your time is limited. So don't waste your life living for someone else's life. Something they didn't do. I think the biggest mistake, or I see that happen more often than not, is a parent. They live through their child and they want that child to be that, and they don't have to be. So, for all my Gen X and the people that has become very dear to me, writing and talking and just wanting some direction, you're still in control of where you want to go. It's still entirely up to you. What happened to you is not currently happening. So you get to decide how you want to learn from that lesson to turn it into a blessing to where you would like to go. It all starts with you. Some people say it's an end all be all. It's not. Some mistakes, yes, they happen fast and you get rid of it real, real slow. You know what I mean? It's like, when is this gonna end? But the point is that it ends. In whichever part of your life, it don't always happen. I mean, 20, 30, 40, 50. We all are still yet challenged to become what we wanted and what we feel we may want to be, or don't even know what we are even meant to be. But I'm gonna say this and piggyback off what you said, Sip, is when you have a person in your life, that accountability, and not just accountability, but somebody just rock with you. As I said earlier, Sip, to RJ, we was talking, I said, the way you know that you really got something in your life, that the true love forms, is when you don't have a dog in the fight to do jack. You absolutely can't do nothing. You can't impress because you can't go out and say, I did this, I did that. You really got to let whatever chips you ate just fall where they come out at. Really, you can't do nothing. But that person is still rocking with you like they just won the damn billion net lottery. You know what I mean? They keep treating you like, damn, like, man. I mean, if it weren't for you, man, I wouldn't even be like this. And they treat you like every day like that. They show up like that all the time. Like the customer service person at the fast food, McDonald's or whatever joint, happy to take your order even though they ain't got it. I'm so sorry I ain't got the green monster for you.
Y'all, my partner Kimmy Kim is over here tooting her own horn. That's how she just talking about herself. I was gonna be honest with you, girl. You know you talking about yourself. Being an accountability partner, so funny.
I am. I think both of y'all would say I'm an accountability person. RJ says it all the time. Yes, I am an accountability person. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. I want you to succeed. I want you to win, and I'm cheering for you. You know, if you ain't got a fan, you got a fan in me. Absolutely. That is definitely me.
Well, you guys, I appreciate you guys allowing me to come on and talk with y'all and chop it up with y'all and chime in. Y'all are doing a beautiful, wonderful job. I love the vibe. I love the energy. Y'all keeping it going, handling business. Y'all, oh, it's Power 104.9 WSCV. Listen, guys, we is going to keep it cracking, keeping it moving, keeping it doing what it do. Y'all already know how we get down. And I'll be back. Y'all gonna be hearing from your boy. We're gonna have a lot of good time. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all keep handling y'all business as I handle mine. I love you guys to life. I will talk to y'all soon.
Talk to you
All right,
soon.
all right. That's
Be
it.
life.
Love you.
Love you, honey. Love you, bro.
Love you, bro.
But no.
All right, bye. We do what we do all the time. We show up for people. That's what we're supposed to do, right? Even
Yes.
when you're a sabbatical. So let me go ahead and just go ahead and put that out there for everybody that's gonna ask this damn question. I already know, so I like to just go and put it out there. Where the hell he at? Where he bees? When he coming back, he'll be soon. He'll be back. He ain't going no damn well. And that's our boy. That's it. That's all, right, RJ? That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Listen, take care of the people we need to take care of. We do what we need to do. And some things we will share when they need to be shared too. But we appreciate the love and the support for all the ones that know that just because the absence is there, the presence is still felt. Absolutely. That's us on the Sip and Spill show. That's how we get out. That's what we do. So I want to talk about the 90-day challenge. Just want to check in. Just want to check in. I want to tell y'all that for myself, because we live, I had a fall, guys. Okay, like broke the hell out of my phone, everything. Yeah, y'all probably say, "Damn, what girl? What you was doing?" Well, the stair that I came down was chipped, and now they're really trying to make sure I don't sue their ass. But but yeah. So I my knee swelled up a little bit, so I had to skip. Couldn't do the dance class. I was a little mad by that. But see, that's those setbacks, right? But
Yeah.
you know what it's taught me since I had to sit out a week is I'm going to be stronger than before. It made me sit back and think about all the movements that I was learning. I think it set in my mindset better. See, sometimes God got to put you on pause. Have you ever just been going through something that's like, I just want to pause that real quick? Well, guess what? You do have the power to pause things. Just pause. Just say, you know what? Damn, I reserve comment. I'm quick to say that I reserve comment. What the hell you mean you reserve comment? Yeah, I don't want to say nothing that I really don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And I don't want to be so quick to react when I probably don't even need all that type of reaction. You need to especially do that in relationships. It goes a long way. Or sometimes say this, you know what? I'm going to let you have it, baby. Now, don't be nasty with it. So what you mean? I'm going to let you have it. I'm going to let you have it. I just want you to understand that I understand that you feeling some sort of kind of way. And I ain't going to trip on it. Sometimes in a relationship, you do. Even in working relationship, you just need to let your partner have it. I don't know how many damn times, RJ, that I didn't have to let it have it. I just had to let them have it. Ain't nothing in the hell I could do, y'all, but just let them have it. We all go through our own little phases and stuff. And everything don't need a comeback. Everything don't need a battle it all out. Sometimes we just need to go to our respective spaces. I'm not going to say no damn corner, but your respective places and just chill there and let all that come to you. And it will flow directly to you. Now, it'll go through you if you don't pay attention, but it'll go to you if you do. So your girl and your boy is sitting here, the Sip and Spill show. We have been talking to y'all about don't lose yourself to please someone else or do something for something else. And we're talking about the 90-day challenge. I was just sharing that I had my very own setback. But I'm back in the game. I didn't lose the motivation to do anything. Have you had any setbacks, RJ? Are you
I
good?
did. I did have a little setback. I did. I slowed down. Got a
Okay.
little lazy on the working out. But I started actually today. I went
Okay.
back and started doing it today. So I
Okay.
did start it back, especially after talking to you a couple of days ago. We was talking.
Okay.
So you made me feel like, okay, let me get back. Not necessarily made me feel bad, but it was like, okay, cool. But sometimes it's good to talk to people and we can get in a funk and just to hear that voice of reasoning of you got to stay there. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it. It's good. Let's move. Let's get up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that was just good to just to have that feeling like okay, I had our moment. That's cool. And but that's why this thing is called a challenge because it wasn't never meant to be easy.
That's right. You ain't lying.
That's why it was called a challenge. So you feel victorious at the end when you've been challenged and you overcame it. So it's not about being perfect, with everybody that's following the challenge. It's about just getting involved and being a part of it and pushing yourself.
That's right. And I feel like I gotta push through. That's what we gotta do. We gotta push through, RJ.
Yeah, you just take it slow though. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm learning this about just putting one foot in front of the other, literally, in
Right.
everything. Sometimes we look at the end result, we look at the destination, and I get paralyzed just looking at the destination or looking at the end result or what I gotta do, and it stops me from doing the simple thing, which is one thing at a time. You know, that's how I think. That's how my mind works. I can get overwhelmed, and it kind of like give me paralyzed. Or you heard is it analysis by paralysis or paralysis by analysis or something like that? It's a statement like that. Basically, you're overthinking and you don't do nothing at all because you're overthinking yourself, and it stops you from even moving forward. And I know that I suffer from that, just growing up and through life. Like, I can overthink. I think everything, and I can overthink something to the point that I don't start. I didn't start it, finished it 4 times over, and never physically started it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, at the end of the day, just I have to simplify everything for me, just so it was don't be uh like just so much or overload. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get overwhelmed mentally. It's like, oh God, that's the thought law. I got tired of thinking about it. I got defeated thinking about the how much I got to do instead of just being simple. It's like, hey, we worried about the mountain. You got to take this one step up here first. You can't worry about the mountaintop. You need to worry about your next step.
Yes, that's right. Being in a moment before you have to worry about where you got to get to. Absolutely. I'm with it. I'm with it. I think we don't do that. We don't do that as often as we should. But you're right. It takes time. I do. I agree with you. But we need to focus where we at in the moment in order to get to where we will call a prize. That's why there's a prize. We pay for things. We pay for lottery tickets when it's going to be $1 billion. Or we pay for, I'm going to do all this and that because I'm going to get this. It's a reward. We're saying the same thing about 90-day challenge. There's a reward to it. We want to hear about it, guys. We want to, write in and tell me about what you're facing with the challenges of the things that you set out to be for the three things that you looking for that to be. I want to tell you, we holding you accountable. We also here to encourage you to keep moving forward, and that you are going to run into some challenges, but that you can get through. And my number one thing I would suggest is don't give up because, this particular day you just didn't feel like it. Because there's a lot of days I just don't feel like it. Because I rather don't feel like something and still do it than to do it just because it made me feel good, because that feeling won't last. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, I feel good, you got to keep doing it to feel good, right? It don't
Yeah.
keep lasting. You know what I'm saying? But they said the most thing a person remembers the way a person made them feel, right? So yeah, but I know I got to keep doing that thing for me to keep having that feel. And then if it ain't real, I'm in trouble. You know what I mean? I'm in trouble. We encouraging everyone to just take the time to think about your life, where you at and what you're going through, so you don't lose yourself. I talk to so many people all the time about how they wish they can get their time back, or how I don't even know who I am anymore. And that really saddens me because being a woman of being seasoned, and I've experienced a lot of different things to where I feel like I lost myself. Um, I wish I would have did this, did that. I don't do that woulda, shoulda, coulda, wish no more. I thank God for all the experiences that I had because it makes me the person that I am today. And I get to pour into you as well as you pour into me to be able to keep living and keep thriving, to be a better me. That's what we want everybody to do. Don't live your life with regrets. And you don't have to give up so much. Things that come abundantly to you require you, as RJ said earlier, you need to be what you want to have. So for me, I try to love the way I want to be loved. So if I'm jumping in the ring, just like you heard Tippy said, she ain't doing nothing but talking about herself. Absolutely. Seasoned, and I know my reasons of why I do what I do. And that is because if you're simply telling somebody you love you, I don't use those words just to be saying it. it sounds good and you think the person, but I like to say that y'all want to call it old school, but I don't say those words. It's just I feel like I don't like to say nothing I don't mean, and I like to mean what I say. Everything and anything starts with me. So if you don't want to lose nothing, you don't want to got to go look for it and find it, like find yourself, then pay attention to where you at. Where are you at? Where are you going? And hell, what you holding on to? I'm your girl, Kimmy Kim, on the Sip and Spill show. It's always, always fun to pull up and talk to y'all and tell y'all all the things and listen to all y'all stories. And RJ and I like to call him my layback engineer to come in every now and then and let y'all know what's up. Believe me, people, he here. He got plenty things to say. And sometimes, yes, your girl can talk, and I'm passionate about this, but at the same time, I've learned to listen more than I speak. That's the reason why I can speak. Because a lot of times a person can tell you everything you need to know without saying nothing. Just all you got to do is pay attention. So it's the same thing with ourselves. We want to think about where we at to know where we going, right, RJ? I think we want to think about where we at to know where we going. That's the biggest thing. So what we got coming up, RJ? We got coming up some different shows. RJ is an entertainer, for you all do know. So when he's out and about in the Chicago area, your girl want to pull up, and I want y'all to come out. But I do want to plan something. This is going to be very, very new, probably too, RJ. But the Sip and Spill show had talked about a while ago, and I've been asked from some fans, when are y'all gonna do it? Well, we did the Cigar Week at the Drake in Oak Brook. So I'm gonna secure a date for you all to just come out and do a meet and greet with RJ and I. So we will do a meet and greet. RJ and I will get it on our schedule and our calendars, perhaps for December. And if you happen to be in the Oak Brook area, we will promote, but definitely come on out. We will definitely be doing our radio show at that time. So just come on out and meet and greet with us. Listen, your girl be listening. I be listening. So I'm putting it out there. Y'all come on and check us out. I know y'all want to say, I want to be able to say I was there. I saw how she looked. But that's how I feel. I saw him. Well, RJ, you used to this. You used to, you know, used to everybody coming in. I wanna meet the singer. And, flash and lights and camera and action. I'm not gonna lie, sipping out, we be like, okay, we up. I'm sleepy. You sleepy? But at the same time, we here for it. So I hear y'all, and I do want to put myself in a place for y'all to come in. Actually, do the meet and greet. So Sip and Spill will be doing that up and coming. That's good. We're doing it up and coming. So we'll get that all together. But RJ, I think it's been good. It's been wonderful. Don't you? I think we done put out enough gems on our handles. And let me tell you what those are. That is Sip and Spill 2022 on IG. There's Mitchell and Mitchell Sip and Spill on YouTube. Then there's the Mitchell Facebook page. And then there's the Sip and Spill group on Facebook. So you definitely can find us. And of course, we are on Power 104.9 WSTV every Saturday Central Time. You can hear us from 7 to 9, Eastern Time from 8 to 10. So there is a new show that's going to be coming up where you guys can hear us more. We'll be bringing all that good news and information to y'all when I get all the information. But I just wanted to share with y'all that we will be definitely in the building. You can definitely find us, right, RJ? I mean, we're here for it. So with that said, I'm going to say we out. And it's been fun. Right?
Yes, it's been fun.
Yeah, I think we gave y'all what y'all needed. But if not, I don't want to leave this out. The Mitchell&Mitchell 22@gmail.com. Go ahead and write us and let us know what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and all the feedback. We're here for it. And the question was asked. On YouTube, you can click comment and leave us a message. We will read it and I will respond.
They got to join us also next Wednesday, right, Kimmy?
That's right. You got to do. I'm.
Next Wednesday, 7:00. So I know you've been moving a little bit, but y'all hear this. Everybody that go back and watch this next Wednesday, 7:00. We'll be back on. Please leave your comments and your messages, and we can tag some of those on that show next Wednesday too, right, Kimmy?
Yes, absolutely. We got something that I want to talk about next Wednesday, but I can't tell till I know the outcome. And I don't know the outcome yet. So it's coming up. I'm gonna know the outcome, and then I'm gonna be yes, I'm ready to talk about it. But before I forget, because I do not want, I know he's watching. Well, he's our guy that watches when we're not on, and that is our international number one fan, Mr. Ron himself. Happy birthday for the Sip and Spill.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much for watching us in the wee hours and B hours of when you up, trying to stay up just to catch us. And I love all the feedback that you give us all the time. Uh, definitely a good fan of ours, all the way from Sweden. I mean, that's awesome. So we appreciate
Awesome.
it. I want you to know happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, enjoy your day. So I know Thanksgiving coming up. People, going shopping and getting that turkey, moving that stuff all out they refrigerator. They ready, be cooking and stuff like that. I don't know. Thanksgiving always been my favorite holiday. Have it been yours or?
I think it is. It's one of my. I told you mine was Halloween. I
Yeah,
like the dressing up, but I do like Thanksgiving. I do it. It kind of, I'm still kind of missing my mom, so it's a little whack for that. But I do like the family getting together. I
yeah,
do like how friends and everybody getting together and that warm feeling, and we in the house, and you know what I'm saying. So I do like it. I'm starting, I'm not down, but I do, miss my mom. I'm happy that I'm not like in a depressed mood. So that's great. You know what I'm saying? But I do like this holiday. You're right. I do like the food. So no, Kimmy, you got me thinking now.
I like to get together and do the games and do the reminiscing and stuff like that. And just for people you like me, you miss your mom, I miss my father. I would say that talking about them brings their presence, and it's like they there with us, and it's cool to be able to talk about it and say a fond memory that you had, and it seemed like they're there. You know what I mean? So talking about them, we don't want they're not ever forgotten. But I think they can come more alive on those days, so we don't feel like man, because they don't want us doing that. They want us smiling. That's what makes them smile. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
good memories, like because I heard, I heard your mama was cooking.
You know what? I might cook just cause that, just for that. Cause I know my mom would ask me what you cooking or what we doing. So
See,
I'm gonna do that because she will want me to do that. So I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna surprise my wife and cook. She might, you know what? But last time I did that, she wanted to get down with me. So we kind of did, we
oh,
just put some stuff together, together. So I'm gonna fry turkey and
oh wow.
yeah, I'm gonna get it in.
What time you say dinner is?
I got I gotta plan it out now. I don't know the time yet. It will be that day. It
It's
shouldn't be
right.
late though. It should be early.
You just pull up at somebody's house. Like, I know y'all cook today. You got my plate put up.
Right.
Look, I want the good food. You know the one you put in the oven. That's the one I want.
Jesus. Jesus.
So yeah, we want to make sure that everybody. We hope everybody. We will be talking about, of course, Turkey Day as we get closer. But we want everybody. I know they're doing their shopping, but if you do have a loved one, I want to say this: remember them on that day. Be thankful and grateful, and definitely blessed on that day that you had them and all the moments and wonderful moments and times that you shared with them, because that's what make it last. The memories is what keep you. You know what I mean? You can think about that, and that just keeps you. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to forget anybody, and you can't, especially if you love, like the way I love my dad, man. Whew. So I can understand. I definitely understand that I'm keeping him alive with that, right? With that day. So coming back next Wednesday, we will be back in the house 7 p.m. live right here, Sip and Spill, giving y'all the real all the time. And don't forget, you can also listen to us on Saturday on the radio, W104.9 WSTV. You can tell Google to play 104.9. You can tell Alexa to play it at 7 Eastern Time. No, 7 Central Time and 8 Eastern Time. And we will be on live. RJ and I, you will hear us. Sip and Spill, talking just as we do just like y'all can see us right now. So we here for it. We here for it. But we out. I think it was wonderful to hear from Sip. Don't you think?
Yes, it was.
That was
Made
good.
my night.
That was a nice surprise. Jumping in, jumping out. Yes, he definitely surprised us all. But it's love. It's love every time. We love every time. And I am looking forward to the day that we all back in our rightful seats and places. But we got to do our sabbaticals and do what we got to do. And in the meantime, we make it happen and do what we do.
Yes.
So we appreciate that. But we out now. So RJ, I shall see you and talk to you. But why don't you tell everybody where you at every weekend? You know, we need y'all to come on out and support my bro.
Yeah, every weekend we do Beats, Bass, and Brunch. Beats, Bass, and Brunch is my event. We have DJ, live music with a different feature artist, some of Chicago's best, some people from out of town as well, and comedy there, and a wonderful brunch at Tavern on LaGrange, Countryside, Illinois. Look it up if you're in the Chicagoland area. Come and check us out on Saturdays between 12 and 4. I'm the host, and this is my event, and we do this each and every Saturday. So please come out and hang out with us.
Absolutely. Okay, y'all. That's what we on. So we shall see y'all then. Come on out, support him. You know you ain't doing a damn thing. Just come on here, you know, be impressive and do something in the daytime.
Right.
You know, that way when you could be back on Saturday night, you could be really chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to tell you, it's a day
so
party.
yeah, that's right. Get it cracking. All right. So we're gonna see y'all next time. Sip and Spill Show. We appreciate you. We out.
It's only right that we do it like this. Oops.
Listen, guys, we like you, we love you, and want more of you. And it's been real and it's been fun. And every time we do our show, every time we get together, every time we fools with our peoples, it's always, don't ever get it twisted. It's always real Mickey Ficky fun. Holla back at your peoples.